Hello there, Gemini. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of January 11th through January 17th. Real quickly, before we get started, I do have group mentoring sessions still available coming up on January the 13th at 12:15 Mountain Time, which is 2:15 Eastern Time. Or, let's see, that's going to be 7:15 if you happen to be in the UK. I have another one coming up Monday the 18th. That is at 1 o'clock Mountain Time, 1 o'clock p.m. That'll be 3 o'clock p.m. for Eastern Time, and that will be at 8 o'clock p.m. if you happen to live in the United Kingdom. On the 24th, which is a Sunday in the evening, I have one at 6:30 Mountain Time. That's 8:30 Mountain Time, and that would be 1:30 in the morning on Monday for those of you listed in the UK, living in the UK. So for those of you who are interested in getting into any of those group mentoring sessions, check out my website for my contact information. Let me know that. We will get you in there. If you are interested in group mentoring and none of those dates work for you, let me know. We will set up something that does work for you, and then we will invite others to join us. So let's get on with your reading, Geminis. First of all, what we have coming up for you on Monday is the Moon card. And the Moon card is telling me that you have a situation in your life that there is just enough information there to let you know that there's a lot more going on beneath the surface than above the surface. So there's some mystery there. Something smells a little bit fishy. That's what's coming in for you on Monday, Gemini. King of Swords showing up in reverse for you on Tuesday. This is someone that you're dealing with, and this is somebody who normally is very business-oriented, very logic-oriented, very much can make a plan, follow through with that plan, make everything work. But when you see him on Tuesday, this is somebody who the emotions are in the driver's seat, and he's not used to that. And for most of you it'll be a he, but not for all of you. I never want to pin down genders on a general reading. So this guy is not used to emotions being in the driver's seat. So not only are emotions in the driver's seat, now he's uncomfortable and a little freaked out because emotions are in the driver's seat, which only tends to make the situation bigger. So he's going to be feeling pretty emotional and pretty upset that he's feeling pretty emotional on Tuesday whenever you are dealing with him. This is just going to be somebody who needs some soothing. For most of you, he's going to be somebody who just needs some soothing. I am hearing that there are a few of you that it would be better if you could just get away, get out of his presence until he sort of gets himself settled back into normalness for him. It just kind of depends on your situation and if that's possible or not. Let's move on to Wednesday. Wednesday, we have the Two of Swords showing up in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse is talking about that you have a decision to make and you are procrastinating on this. And this is a decision where you are really trying to think things through and you're trying to be as fair as you possibly can, but you really don't have all the information that you need to be able to figure out what is the most fair solution to whatever it is you're trying to make a decision about. So in the end, you're going to have to use some of your intuition to kind of figure out where you're going to land on this. But I do see you procrastinating with us on Wednesday, taking as long as you possibly can, hoping more information surfaces before you finally actually just have to make the decision. Now, on Thursday, Gemini, Ace of Swords showing up. This talks about new enlightenment. So this is new information. It's kind of one of those aha moments that makes a lot of things click together. Now, remember the moon that we had on Monday? Remember that moon card in that situation that was kind of fishy where not all the details were at the surface? This thing going on Thursday, some of these details are coming to the surface, and that's what has you going, oh, okay. That helps me understand what's going on here. That's what makes everything fit. Now I get the real deal. But that's new information coming up, and it may come up to you while you're in meditation. It may come up out of somebody else's mouth without them even realizing that they're giving you new information that you didn't know. Friday, Page of Clubs in reverse. This is just saying that you're getting some kind of message on Friday about something that you're going to need to do, and that this thing that you need to do is kind of like a chore, like a monotonous chore that you really don't feel very inspired about doing. It's just one of those things you have to do because you have to do it to get it over with. So you're getting some kind of message on Friday, or else you're realizing on Friday that there's something like this that needs to be taken care of. We have another page in reverse. Wow, 2 pages right next to each other. This is the Page of Cups in reverse. This is telling me that on Saturday, you Geminis are going to be passing along a message of love to somebody in your life. Now, messages of love can be anything from the engagement ring, the chocolates, the flowers, all the way down to just doing something nice for somebody that you see on the street. Maybe, you know, giving somebody who's begging 50 cents, or giving somebody, maybe giving some stranger a rose, or maybe if you have leftovers after you eat and you walk outside and there's somebody out there that obviously is not as well off as you, and then you give them the little doggy bag or the doggy box, whatever. This can be a message of love as well. So all kinds of ways that messages of love can come in, but I see on Saturday that you are the one sending the message of love to somebody in your sphere of influence. Now, Sunday, we have another ace coming up for you. This is the Ace of Clubs in reverse. Ace of Clubs in reverse is telling me that you are passing along some inspiration to somebody in your life. So passing along inspiration is just talking about maybe you do something, just how you normally every day live your life, and people kind of look at that and go, wow, if I could react half as well as that in a similar situation, I would be very happy. Or you can also be not just giving inspiration by your actions, but actually verbally talking to people. Maybe you're giving them some kind of encouraging talk or a pep talk. And this can be one-on-one, or this can be even to a group of people. Yeah. So I think it's coming through as a couple of ways. Coming through as either verbally for some of you, or for others of you, you're just going to be doing something that inspires somebody else. And for some of you who are doing something that inspires somebody else, you may not even realize. Even for some of you saying something I'm hearing, you may not realize that you're inspiring them. You're just kind of doing your thing. Or you're just saying what comes natural to you. And they're actually sitting there getting all inspired. And they may not just come out and just say that to you. You may not see that for a few weeks until you see some of the results of that conversation or of that interaction with this person. But doing something to be inspiring on Sunday, Gemini. So that is your week. Thank you, everybody who stopped by, watching, listening, hanging out. I appreciate all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. Everybody who wants to be a part of a group mentoring session, make sure you get a hold of me. Let me know that. Everyone have a fantastic week. I will see you here next time. Peace out.